Morning. It's another early Saturday morning walk. This time we're heading up from Eagle Lane in Clibberry Mortimer, up past Green's Barn, down to Reaside Manor, and then down over the river on a footbridge to Houghton's Pole, and then turning left back up the Bayton Lane. Catch you in a bit. I haven't walked up here for absolutely ages. See what it's like. I've got Olive with me this morning. Ever faithful dog. Come on, move on. Good girl. Just follow this up to the top now. The gate just coming into view. It's a bit muddy after a few days of rain, but not too bad generally. The view from the top. It's going to be a beautiful day. For anybody who's looking for their bearings here, the allotments are just over there. So yeah, we're at the field. Hobson's Brewery is to our right, and we're heading straight down the field past that big oak tree. And this beautiful place is a 10-minute walk from my house. Absolutely incredible. So lucky to live here. Come here. Come. Someone's having a good time. I know it's common sense, but before you let your dog off the lead, you've obviously got to be able to trust it to come back. But also you've got to check that there's no livestock in the field, because that can be very dangerous for the livestock and the dog. And cows will try and trample dogs. Sheep are defensive, their lambs are vulnerable, so just be careful. It's common sense really. So the work's about to begin. We're going at the bottom of the field, heading down this way, and then we strike left up the hill to the top, and there's a stile in that hedgerow up on the very top, and it's steep. Never mind, steep is good. So over there you've got the New House Farm industrial site, Hobson's Brewery. Go across the horizon. In the middle of the screen now there's a gable of a house. That's the road where I live. Unfortunately I have to go down this hill to come back up it. And then we've got this absolutely beautiful vista. What an amazing place. Just coming up to the top of the field now. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Certainly not as bad as I remember. You've got a gap in the hedge up there with footpath way markers. It's a stile, and we go across that and head straight on. Here's the stile. No dog gate, bit muddy. If you approach it from the left hand side, there's some boards to walk on. When you cross the stile, you're greeted with this beautiful field. I've got to go for a bit further till I can see all of the field before I can let Olive off so she can have a run, just to check that there's no livestock. Right, we're heading for one of the gaps in the hedge over there. I think it's the one on the right. It's been about 10 years since I've been up here, so confirm that when we get there. I stand corrected, it was the one on the left. There's an open gate. I just turn around now so you can see it. The one on the right has a water trough in it. The one on the left hand side appears to have an open gate. I was completely wrong about that last one. The path leads to the gateway in the corner of the field. There's a little hop over, so you can get over the fence, and we can just see the valley opening up in front of us. Scared you? Come on. Here we go. And here is the most amazing view. Those are the Malvern Hills in the distance. You can see Aberley Clock Tower there. Absolutely beautiful. When we've crossed that stile and the gate, we head down the hill and you'll see the old Reaside Manor popping into view, and you're heading straight down towards it. You see it there in the middle distance. Absolutely beautiful old house. We're going right past it. This is a steep descent, so be careful of your footing when you come down here. It's all grass, and when it's a bit damp it can be a bit slippery. We're at the bottom of the hill now, and we're aiming for the gate in the corner. There's a waymarking sign on it. We hop over the stile there, over the cattle grid, and we're heading down that tarmac drive. We've got all the sheep here. We're still on that track, or the drive actually to Reaside. I'm not going to film much there because it's somebody's private property, but we're heading down that way. Olive's pulling like a blooming train. Here comes Reaside Manor into view. Beautiful formal gardens. The footpath goes right the way past the front door. You just follow the track through to the other side, and then when we get to the other side we're going to bear left. You could go straight on and follow a loop round that would bring you out by Barneslands, but today we're going to go left down over the river and up to Houghton's Pole. So we just passed Reaside and we're heading into the field beyond. The map says we go into the field and strike to our left. So there's a stile, but I'm going to have a look, see if I can get the gate open, because I've got to carry the dog otherwise. I'll catch you in a minute. We're heading straight down the hill to the gate at the bottom. You can see big field of sheep, so the dog is firmly on the lead because she's naughty, and we just head down this hill and get down. You can see the footbridge in the distance beyond the gate. Halfway down the hill you see Wren's Nest there, and then Olive being naughty, and Houghton's Pole. We're going straight over there. You can see the footbridge in the distance. We'll have a quick check of the map when we get on the other side to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Look at this incredible piece of land here. Got the footbridge there right in front of us. What an amazing piece of land. This is definitely floodplain for the river that we're about to cross. It's the River Ree that flows down through Clibberry and Neen-Savage and through the Morley estate. You will have seen it when I sat down and made myself a cup of tea on my Morley walk. Yeah, what a fantastic day to be out. The cloud's building a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Up behind us you can see Reaside up on the top of the hill. We've just come down that field there through the gate. We've come across the bridge. Olive didn't like it very much. Now we've got to head right down the field for about 200 metres, and and then we're heading up and we're going up through that gate at the top. I've followed the edge of the field to prevent any damage to the farmer's crops. I'm just walking up this fence line to the gate at the top corner. Top of the field we can see the way markers. These are what you're looking for. Yeah, path. So, Clibbery Country Walk and public footpath, indicating that we go up this track. A last look towards Reaside. We come up the track, home gateway in front of us, and we turn down this little ancient track here. Quite well trodden, looking at the grass, and this will bring us out on the Bayton Lane. Here we are, nearly back on tarmac. My mouth's telling me it's time to demolish that little flask of tea I've brought with me. Got a thirst on that to make a brewer rich. There we go. Someone's enjoying their walk. Just be quiet for the rest of the day, fast asleep. I'll catch you guys in a bit. When we get to the road, we are going to turn left back towards Clibbery. It's coming up to the Horton's Pole Bridge, or Nineveh Bridge, crossing from Worcestershire back into Shropshire. The centre line of the river is the boundary. I'm going to sit here on this bridge wall for a minute and have me a cup of tea. Catch you guys in a bit. The rookery, Morley up in the distance. That is heading down from the rookery. We followed that, we go up to Sadler's Barn where they used to sell eggs. But we are heading up here, aren't we, Olive? Come on. Heading up here. Over the Rowley Brook. There's a bit of a dam. We're following the path up through the woods. There we go. Olive is turning into a water dog. Come on then, girl. Up we go. Come on, this way. It's a very well defined path, so we'll be good. Difficult to walk when you're being pulled in every which direction by a small dog, but there we go. Catch you guys in a bit. When we emerge from the wood, this is what we're faced with. Very well defined path. Thankfully the footpaths around here are very well trodden, particularly as people are out exercising a lot due to the current situation, so they're quite easy to find. Ollie, come here. Olive, come on, come here. Come on, come on, come on. The top of the fields come to a small galvanised gate. You can see the Redthorn farm barn conversions. Nearly back home now, and I'm at that stage in the walk where you always get to, where you wish it wouldn't end, but you know, these things do come to an end, but you can always do another one tomorrow if you want to. It's a wonderful thing. I hope you've enjoyed this walk, and if you have, I'd be very grateful if you could click like and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to put these up fairly frequently, at least a couple of times a month would be nice. I know it's helping people who are shut inside and suffering from a little bit of cabin fever, so that's why I keep doing them. Plus it's a nice bit of fun, you know, playing about with the editing software and stuff like that. So thank you very much for watching. Probably got one more segment after this one, and then we're done. But hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again on another Clibbery walk. The walk that we've just done has taken us 2 hours, walk at an incredibly leisurely pace. I've managed to do just under 10,000 steps. By the time I get down to Mum's bungalow, which is in the middle of the shop now, I'll be on 10,000. It's been a beautiful walk, up and down a bit, but very nice. And it's definitely been a very good way to start a fantastic day.